All right, so we're with Tom, a second session, and we'll hear more about what changed in a bit. But right now, we're going to go ahead and do a session to help clear any kind of blocks that's in the way of getting what you want. So let's see which way we want to go with this, because we both kind of think the same way as far as like going with guidance. I feel let's do it this way this time. Last time you did one where you, actually, I want to do this first. Can you, I love to test things first. So even though you're all comfy, go ahead and just test your range of motion. Kind of like,
yeah,
it's like you and I are both in the healing arts, chiropractor, physical therapist.
yeah, you got it.
We'll test just a few range of motion things, just so you can see if there's what you notice that's different in your
Okay.
physical.
Well, I'm going to put you right here so that you can see what's going on. All right, so let's see, we've got, that's probably, there's a little bit of pain at the end range of motion there and there, but the movement between is much better. I'd say it's like 80% better than last week.
That's awesome.
Going back is still a little bit of a problem in the back there, but I have that disc issue, so that's very possible.
Okay.
Let's see, here. A little tight in the front, not too bad. How's that?
That's good. I'm hang out for just a little. You can sit for a little bit. I'd like to do. I think I just feel called to do this. I'm gonna do a few things. So we're gonna do an osteopathic technique of functional indirect for your sternum, and functional indirect for your ribs, and integrated manual therapy for your lungs and heart. And I'm gonna take this, which is what I saw earlier, and let's see where it goes. And we're going to take it like this. That feels pretty good. Let's test again and see what's different.
Less discomfort going to the right, about the same on the left. No, the tightness in the chest is gone. And I'm feeling a bit more relaxed.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and relax, and you can have a seat. And let's do it this way. If you could push a button and get what you wanted, knowing that God can always provide, will always do even the cooler, who knows the direction it'll go. But if you could say, okay, let's dial this one up. What would be your ideal, or get a sense of it in your head first, of your ideal scene of what your business would look like, and your life, and the money coming in, and the way life goes, the way you get to live your life. So get a sense of that, and tell me when you've got that in your awareness.
Okay.
Okay, and just notice how much money you'd be making and what you'd be doing, if you'd be with different cars or different home or the same home, or just all the particulars of what that would look like from a physical standpoint, and what your day would look like, how you would be handling problems, the speed you'd be walking. And then let's say you did that for 5 years. 5 years you have that version of life. And now I'm here with you, and I'm saying, okay, Tom, hey, that was really cool. Look at what you created. What do you want now? And then go into that, and then let me know when you have that.
Okay, let me get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and notice how fast you're walking, the speed you walk when you walk around, who you're hanging around with, the clothes you're wearing, the cars you're driving, where you're going, your vacations, how you handle problems, amount of money in your pocket, amount of money coming in.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and go. Yeah, let's go. This is one more one. Let's see. I think this is it. Yeah. I think let me just feel. Okay. When you think of that life and that lifestyle and that the amount of money coming in, that much ability to do stuff, and at some point you kind of go, okay, I got that kind of money, and actually, I got one more question. Think about anything in the lifestyle of what you would be doing to help help other people, with your donations, your time, your once you okay.
Got it.
Okay. And now now go inside your body and tell me what's happening in your body.
Still have that knot around my belly button,
Belly button. Okay.
that tenseness there.
Okay.
But the rest of me feels pretty relaxed. It's just, core tension
Okay.
or
You think of-
chakra, what are you going to call it?
Yeah. When you think of that life over the next few years but it starts off instantly, like it just starts to really dial in, and you're a businessman and you do stuff, and so it's like there's an exchange of money. When you think of the money and where it is now and where you're seeing yourself going, does it cause any angst, any money issues?
A little bit.
Anything you want to share? You only share what you want to share. Don't share anything you don't want to share. But
Yeah. I think the struggle is that I don't know what I can charge, what I should charge. And so I have a problem with equating my experience and talents with what I should charge for what I do.
okay, and you can sit and rest if you want. Like you don't have to stand up. So okay, so yeah, so because you're transitioning into this mentorship, personal development phase. Is that you were talking the other day about like issues around money? Is that the issue around money, like just what to charge?
What to charge and valuing my worth.
Okay.
So I know what I charge attorneys and I'm comfortable with that worth. But charging the general public is a little harder for me. I had a mastermind group this morning. We had that very same discussion that I'm having some trouble putting the correct value on what it is I do.
What would you like to charge?
I'd love it to all be free,
Oh.
but I don't have the wherewithal to financially survive that. So I have to come to grips with what I can do for free for people in a group or basically some type of a presentation.
And
And what I do to help people who really want to focus in and dial in tightly.
yeah. And so the businesses that you have, do you have to sell them or stop them in order to do your other business that you're starting?
From a bandwidth perspective, yes.
Okay. So think about those other businesses and the money they're bringing in, and then you've got your new business. And now go ahead and go in your body and tell me what's happening in your body.
When I think of my new business, I'm more relaxed. When I think of letting go of the other ones, I get tense.
Okay, let's go to the other ones about thinking about letting them go, and because it's the idea that we can are you okay, you at peace letting them go, or you're at peace keeping them, or you're at peace with another option, and so let's do it. Let me see how I want to do it this way. If you had a question for God, what might that be? Or a prayer?
Yeah. What would he have me do?
Okay.
So there's a difference between asking permission and asking what he prefers.
Okay, so
And
yeah.
I like to ask him what he prefers I do.
Okay, so go ahead and ask in your way. You can do it out loud or you and him, and tell me when you got that.
Okay.
Okay, and now go ahead and go in your body and tell me what's happening in your body.
I'm relaxing more.
And is there any tension in your body?
No, the only place left is my abdomen, and it's less.
Okay, keep your attention in your abdomen and notice where it is. And just keep your attention there, noticing what's happening in your body. You're doing great. That's right. Noticing what's happening in your body. Notice the most intense part without labels or figuring it out. That's right. That's right. Staying curious, just noticing what's happening. You don't know what might happen next down in your belly. Just notice whatever's happening. Noticing the most intense part of the most intense part. And I feel like doing this now. So you said something about decision paralysis. Is there a decision that you need to make or that you're thinking that needs to be made?
Yeah.
What's the decision?
To be more in, to be, maybe I'm overthinking keeping the other ones of the businesses around. It doesn't hurt me to keep them there.
And now go inside your body and let me know what's happening in your body.
And my stress went up a bit. My abdomen is hurting more.
Okay, put your attention there. And now you can stay out of your head, stay in your body. That's right. And out of your thoughts, staying out of your head, staying in your body. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Noticing the most intense part. And in that most intense part, notice what's happening. Staying out of any labels or trying to figure out what it is. Or you're not trying to make it go away. You're just noticing it. That's right. That's right. That's right. Huh. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
I realized I was shallow breathing, and then suddenly it went deep and relaxed.
Okay.
In the abdomen area, it's now more of a vertical line versus a large pulsating area. It's a vertical line that runs down the middle,
Okay.
like about 1.5 inches or so above the belly button to about 2 inches below, and it's deep. It's like a pencil.
Okay. You're doing great. Keep your attention on that. And it could go away, or it might get more intense, or it might change, or it might move. It's all good. Keep your attention.
It's going away.
Okay. And so as it goes away, keep your attention on it. It might continue to go away. It might come back. It might move. Just notice what it's doing. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body now?
It's kind of coming and going, that
Okay.
pencil.
You're doing great. Yes. Keep your attention right there. Notice what happens. Notice when it goes. Notice when it comes. Notice where it is. Notice the sensation. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
Just a little small. The pencil is not as long now. It's maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. A little more intense in the middle, but not nearly as big.
Okay. And in that intense spot in the middle, what's the sensation there?
Burning.
Okay, notice the burning. It's the most intense part of that.
And it seems to throb a little,
Okay.
pulsate.
Yeah. You're doing great.
If I could give it an explanation, it feels like that's my point of self-sabotage.
And it could be, and it's okay if you get epiphanies, and then it's good just to let that go and just go inside and just feel it. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Staying out of thoughts, staying in your body. Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's right. That's right. Staying out of thoughts, staying out of your head, staying in your body. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
I have the sensation that I could actually reach in and cup some of that pain and pluck it out and let it go.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? It's you're doing great. Now keep your attention on it. It's so cool. Yes. Yeah, I say that because um, a split second before that, I reached in and started to. That's what I saw myself doing, and so it's like, wow, that's cool. You were noticing the same information. It's not like we have to do anything, but sometimes we notice something. There you go. Yeah. Pay attention on what's physically happening in your body. Staying out of story. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
It's like it's packaging it up to give it away, that pain.
And what's the physical sensation?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. And notice that comfortable sensation and notice where that is.
Everywhere except my belly button.
And in the belly button, what's the sensation?
It's still resisting.
And tell me more about the sensation. Like, what is the feeling?
That burning feeling still.
Okay.
And it's like it grows and shrinks and grows and shrinks. So from like a tennis ball to a ping pong ball, and it's going between the two.
Okay, you're doing great. Yeah, keep your attention on that. The burning feeling that's growing and then shrinking and growing and shrinking. And just keep your attention on it. Notice what it's doing. Notice what it's doing next. Keep on it. Stay on it. Notice what it's doing. That's right. That's right. That's right. Staying out of your thoughts, staying in your body, staying in the physical sensation without labels. What's happening in your body right now?
It's well, I'm definitely not thinking. Almost falling asleep.
I'll talk a little more loud. Yeah.
No, you're fine. I'm not. It's like my body, my conscious and my subconscious are alert, but the rest of me is pretty much just kind of phasing
Okay.
out of engagement. It's just relaxing.
Okay. And so the belly button area, what's the sensation right now?
A little fullness, but not pain.
Okay. Notice the fullness. Notice where it is. Yeah. Yeah. Notice the fullness. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
The coming and going is stretching out. The going is lasting longer, and the coming is quicker.
Okay. And when it's coming, what's the sensation now? Is it still burning or is it something else?
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
a little burning and a little bit of inflating.
burning and inflating. Okay, you're doing great. Keep noticing. Notice the most intense part of it when it comes. And then when it's not there, notice the area.
It's like a wound, and it wants to heal.
And the sensation what is it now? That wound area.
Not intense. It's kind of like it's tired.
Tired. Okay. Notice that tired feeling. Right into the most tired part of it. And what does tired feel like? Like, what is that feeling in there?
It's like the heart of an emotion, and it wants to take a break.
Yeah. And I get that. I can see that. And then go just tune in and notice what's the physical feeling of that. Where is the physical feeling and what is it?
Surprisingly more cold than hot.
So it's cold, okay?
Yeah, the burning is almost like touching dry ice.
Oh, okay. You're doing great. Notice that burning, it's like cold, dry ice. Notice
Yeah.
where it is. Notice the most intense part of that. That's right. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. And notice the sensation right there. Stay in that area with your attention. Like you have a little probe of some type, some little glass cylinder or something, a little probe that can touch right in the most intense part of the most intense part. What's happening in your body now?
It's relaxing more. Add a little brief, intense about a minute ago, but now it's going away again.
And is it there a little somewhere?
Somewhere, but I can't peg it.
Okay, just, yeah, it might be gone. So let's just have you take a look. Just stay noticing for a while. When you think of your three businesses with the attorneys and the doctors and the medical evaluation for the attorneys, and you think of your business for personal development, mentorship, when you think of all that right now, does it bring up any angst?
Yeah, it's a little intense thinking about all of them at once.
Okay. Yeah, so think about all of them at once just for a bit. And you could sell one of them or sell all of them, or you could stop them, or you could work them but at a distance. You could concentrate a lot on the mentor one and do all sorts of different things. When you think of all those businesses, you have the one for training doctors and doctors of chiropractic, and you have the attorneys and the paralegal one, and you have the medical evaluation one for attorneys, and you have your personal development one, mentorship. Think of all those, and the time to run them all and do them all. And now go inside your body, and what's happening in your body right now?
It's doing a lot better.
Say it again.
Doing a lot better.
A lot better. And is there anything happening in the body that you're noticing?
Not much.
Okay.
Same place around the belly button, but it's more diffuse now. It's not nearly as intense in one spot.
Okay.
So it's spread out bigger, but a lot less.
Okay, great. Yeah, notice that more diffuse area, and just stay curious of where it is, what the sensation is. If there's anything happening in that spot. Is there movement or not? Notice the most intense part. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. That's right. Staying out of your thoughts, staying out of your head, staying in your body, noticing what's happening, the physical sensation. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
It's trying to wander.
And is it wandering somewhere in your body or wandering outside your body, or tell me more about that.
It's just kind of going off thinking about other things.
Okay, yeah, yeah, and you don't need to stop your thoughts, but you can just go back with your attention and notice what's happening in the belly button, belly area right now.
It got a little more intense. and less diffuse.
And in that more intense spot, what's the sensation there right now?
Burning.
Notice that. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. And the thought comes, it's okay. You don't need to resist it. Just bring your attention back to the belly, to the body, noticing what's happening. Staying out of thoughts in the mind, staying in the body. What's happening in your body now?
Very stable feeling.
It's stable feeling?
Yes.
And in the belly button, is there a sensation there?
No.
No? When you think of the 3 businesses plus then the mentorship, personal development business, and decisions around like what do you do with your businesses, what's how many options do you see? You know, when you think of your businesses and mentorship thing and decisions, what are the possibilities that you see? There could be other ones, but how many different possibilities do you see right now as far as a decision to make? That's right. That's right. What when you think of your businesses, are there is it a sell all 3 of those businesses or turn them off or hand them off or what are some of the things you can do with them? Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm drifting fast.
Okay. So let's just check in. Let's just check in.
Okay.
Yeah, you went so deep. So, what do you think with your businesses? What are the possibilities like that you see? Is it? Are you thinking sell them? Are you thinking sell one of them? Are you thinking hand them off or run them kind of from? What do you
I think
see possibilities?
I need to change a couple of them. Instead of trying to do cheap marketing plans for them, I need to change them to a solution where it's a program. that I get a virtual assistant and I record everything that I know about that business and how to run it, and then set it up so that those who want to have similar businesses can buy the package from me. Then I can provide a little bit of one-on-one consulting with them to help them get started, and then they can run with it. I
Oh,
need to hand it off. I'm trying to hold on to it to be my own, or I need to hand it off to others who can take it somewhere.
okay. So make some modules, train up some people, hand it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much work is involved to do all that, you think? Like how many hours or days or what do you think to get all the modules and everything up?
It'd take a while, but
Okay.
that doesn't mean it can't be done.
And is there anybody that you see that would be the first person, the beta person to do it with, or a group, or what's the thoughts about that?
There are groups.
There's groups.
There are groups.
Oh, so you're kind of mentoring them to do these different businesses.
Yes. I
Okay.
need to hand them off. I have other things that I need to go do.
Okay.
What those are still being revealed to me, but I do need to take them, make them so that others can follow,
Yeah.
package it up, and sell them.
When you think of doing that, is there anything in your way of doing that? Like,
No, nothing.
and so if you were to schedule those out, when would be the time to just get all that stuff done? Like what?
Probably January.
Okay, so keep doing what you're doing until January.
Yeah.
Would you be making modules up until January then? Like, would you be starting that part of it?
I would start doing it. Yeah.
Okay, and when you think of doing that, is that a thing you're going to do, or you're not sure? Like, are you going to do
I
before?
feel better about doing it than hanging on to them.
Okay, okay. When you think of doing these modules, these videos, and then packaging it all up, and then starting to hand it off and mentoring people in January, does that bring up any angst, anything in your body? How does that
It
feel?
does.
Okay, where is that?
In the belly button area again. It
Okay,
just flared.
okay, so there you go. So go hang out there. You're doing great. Yeah, let's go.
It's almost like those businesses have a life of their own and they don't want to leave me.
So one thing to do is this process. This is a really cool spiritual process. Which is like you got this thing, you know what you got to do, you know how to schedule it in, you know the particulars to, and it feels like, are you? Does this feel like, yeah, this is definitely a thing to do? Like, is there any question about do this module, hand it off, mentorship to them thing? Is there any question about doing that, or is that like, no, that has to happen? That's the thing.
No, that has to happen. It's a thing.
Okay, so you think about what you got to do, and then you during some of your morning time, and then you let it go, and then you go in and you feel your body and feel it until it's done doing its thing. So hang out wherever it is right now. There you go. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
Um, the belly button pain is going back down again.
Okay. Is it there a little or
They're fairly intense.
fairly intense? Okay, stay with it.
It's about the size of a softball right now.
Okay. Yeah, notice the most intense part of that.
Probably dead center.
Okay. Keep your attention right there, dead center. And pour love into that spot.
And I'm giving it to God right now.
Yeah.
A little bit emotional.
Yeah. Where's that emotional feeling?
In my eyes,
Notice that.
tearing up.
Yeah.
Kind of like afraid to let it go and glad to let it go.
And what's happening in your body right now?
I'm tensing a little bit, but not in a bad way.
Where's the tense? Where do you notice in their body?
Pretty much upper body.
Upper body, okay. And how's the belly button area?
It's like everything is firming up. Like it's getting ready to say goodbye. And there it goes.
Awesome.
I think the battle was in making the final choice.
And is the final choice made now?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. When you think of doing this project, just getting it done, how does that feel right now?
Very good.
Yeah. I see you doing this, so I gotta see you do this. Go ahead and stand up and take a bow. I said, it's the first time I ever asked anybody to take a bow, so I think that's a valid thing. Okay. And then
Is that like an honor bow?
yeah,
Is that
now,
what we're doing?
yeah, like you're at a stage, is the curtain just went up.
Do a little namaste on this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then walk around, move your body, do some of the movements, see how you feel, and then let me know what you notice.
Stay still for a minute. This is pretty intense.
It is awesome, man. Yeah, and you don't need whatever you want to do it, whatever you want to do.
Wow.
So yeah, give me a little report. that was cool.
It's kind of like, what's the best way to describe it? It's like I was given a task that I felt honored to have, but frustrated that I didn't have ways to share it. But I think the problem is I was holding on to it too tight. I wasn't willing to give it up. It was given to me as a gift, and I need to give it to others to be their gift.
That's awesome.
And I was reluctant to let it go. But I'm not reluctant anymore.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was so cool. I could go on about stuff that I saw, but when you said stuff, I was like, oh my God, I was getting the same, an image that was like, oh, that we were noticing the same information. And so it was just cool. Well, this is awesome. So yeah, notice what you notice that's different. And I love seeing little videos. Just send me a little video every once in a while, like, Ralph, okay, here's what's different the first 3 days or a week later or something.
Yeah.
This is great, yeah. And let everybody know about this work. And we're on Thursdays in the Coach's Secret. So
Nice.
if you talk about more stuff, let me know. Let me close.